Hello and welcome back to Kickoff with Shari. So the Ballon d'Or nominations have been announced and there are a few surprises. आज हम एनालाइज करेंगे ईच एंड एवरी प्लेयर जो शॉर्टलिस्ट हुआ है. तो बिना कुछ टाइम वेस्ट किए चलिए शुरू करते हैं. सबसे पहले हमारे पास है रॉड्री, who has had a great season with Manchester City and has also scored a Champions League final goal. बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट रोल रहा है इनका थ्रू आउट द सीजन पेप ग्वार्डियोला की मिडफील्ड को संभालने में. आफ्टर दैट वी हैव लियोनेल आंद्रेस मेसी, नो डाउट वन ऑफ द कंटेंडर्स टू विन दिस अवार्ड फॉर द 8th टाइम. जो परफॉर्मेंस रहा है इनका, जो इम्पैक्ट रहा है उनका अर्जेंटीना को वर्ल्ड कप जिताने में, एंड द वे ही हैज़ कैरीड PSG एंड अभी इंटर मियामी, it is very unfortunate that UEFA didn't even give Messi the best award. आपको क्या लगता है? Was it favored to give the award to someone who's playing in Europe other than playing outside Europe? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. उसके बाद आते हैं लोतारो मार्टिनेज पे. Again, someone who has won the World Cup with Argentina, and not only that but has been very important as a captain of Inter Milan, also winning the Italian Cup as well as the Italian Super Cup last season, scoring 28 goals and 11 assists overall. उसके बाद Anton Griezmann, even though his spell at Barcelona was mediocre, I will definitely like to say that Simeone has managed to revive his career, scoring 16 goals and 19 assists last season, thus helping Atletico with a Champions League spot. Then we have Robert Lewandowski, who was signed from FC Bayern Munich for a reported fee of 45 million, has helped Barcelona score those very important goals in attack and also win back the La Liga. बहुत important role इनका भी रहा है Barcelona to score goals, as well as he has helped Barcelona while linking the midfield by coming deep and also scoring 29 goals and 7 assists last season. Next we have Luka Modric, someone who has been going strong even at the age of 38. Even though Real Madrid के पास काफ़ी young midfield है, but they have not been able to replace the likes of Luka and Toni. This tells us कितना important role रहा है इन दोनों का over the years. Madrid do have the likes of Bellingham, Tchouaméni and Valverde who would be replacing them in the near future. देखते हैं कैसा होता है. उसके बाद आते हैं किम मिनाजे. Napoli under Spalletti has been influential last season, comfortably winning the Scudetto, and the pillar of that defense has been Kim Minaje, whom they had signed for a mere 14 million euros. Even though Kim has now left for Bayern Munich this season, let us see how he performs for the Bundesliga champions. Next up, we have another summer signing for Bayern Munich, that is Harry Kane, the perfect number 9 who has scored 32 goals and provided 5 assists last season for Spurs. Bayern ने इस साल काफ़ी तगड़े साइनिंग्स किए हैं इन ऑर्डर टू चैलेंज फॉर द चैम्पियंस लीग टाइटल. आपको क्या लगता है कौन होगा नेक्स्ट ईयर चैम्पियंस लीग विनर? उसके बाद आते हैं विक्टर ओसिमेन, अगेन समवन हु हैज़ हेल्प्ड नापोली विन द स्कूडेटो, स्कोरिंग 26 गोल्स एंड 5 असिस्ट, साइंड फ्रॉम लिली फॉर 40 million euros, बट हिज मार्केट वैल्यू टुडे इज़ अराउंड 150 million. अगर बिजनेस करना है तो कोई नापोली से सीखे. क्या आपको वो वर्ल्ड कप वाला किलियन मैपे परफॉर्मेंस याद है जहाँ फाइनल में अर्जेंटीना का डोमिनेंस था? वहाँ एक 24 साल के लड़के ने हैट्रिक मार के ऑलमोस्ट फ्रांस को वर्ल्ड कप जिता दिया था. समवन हु इज़ डेस्टिन्ड टू प्ले फॉर रियल मैड्रिड बट ऑलवेज फेल्स बिकॉज ऑफ PSG. विल वी एवर सी किलियन मैपे इन रियल मैड्रिड? क्या लगता है? नेक्स्ट वी हैव क्विशा क्वाशकेला. सही में नाम लेते लेते ही फट गई, बट जितना मुश्किल इनका नाम है उतना ही मुश्किल है डिफेंडर्स को इनको रोकना. He has scored 14 goals and provided 17 assists last season and has been impossible to stop for the defenders. Talking about defenders, next up we have Ruben Dias, the rock of Manchester City, who has helped them win the treble last season, and his performances has really improved the back four for Pep Guardiola for not just this season or last season, but ever since he has joined Manchester City. Then we have Emi Martinez, more popularly known as Dibu Martinez, one of the main reasons Argentina is world champion today. The save in extra time will always be remembered by everyone. Next up we have Nico Barella. To be honest, मेरे हिसाब से ये एक surprise है इस list में, cause even though he was a Champions League finalist last season, he has only scored 9 goals and provided 10 assists last season, and also his performance for Italy were average. काफ़ी और players है who deserve this nomination more than him. From one of the most surprising players to one of the most unsurprising players, we have one of the contenders to win the Ballon d'Or, Erling Haaland. If winning the treble was not enough for him to be in this list, he has also scored 52 goals and provided 9 assists, and has been one of the most influential figures for Pep Guardiola in the Premier League as well. Bought for a $60 million from Borussia Dortmund, which seems like an absolute bargain in today's market. अगर कोई मेसी को बैलन डॉर के लिए चैलेंज कर सकता है तो वो ये है. Arsenal was one of the title challengers for Premier League last season, and one of the main reasons was their captain Martin Odegaard, who has scored 15 goals and provided 8 assists. Could have been right up on this list if Arsenal wouldn't have bottled the league last season. From losing captain to the winning captain, we have Ilkay Gundogan, who has been very important in that midfield for Pep Guardiola and has also scored 11 goals as well as provided 7 assists. Let's hope he can carry his last season's form to FC Barcelona this season. Someone who has been conquering the left wing for Real Madrid is Vinicius Jr., who's our next on the list. The Brazilian has become an even important player for Real Madrid with the departure of Benzema. क्या लगता है इस बार विनी और राहो को ट्रिपल कर पाएंगे? Next up we have Julian Alvarez, someone who has won everything last season. He has won the World Cup with Argentina, treble with Manchester City, and also scored 17 goals and provided 5 assists, and has been a fantastic signing for Manchester City for just 20 million euros from River Plate. उसके बाद आते हैं यासिन बोनू, who has won the Europa League with Sevilla for the record 5th time. सच बोलूँ तो I was a little shocked when Bono was there on this list, who had only 7 clean sheets last season, and someone like Ter Stegen, who didn't even make the list after having a record 26 clean sheets. Do you think Stegen deserved this nomination more than Bono? Let me know your thoughts. Next up we have Mohamed Salah, someone who has been very important for Klopp over the years. Last season he has scored 30 goals and provided 15 assists, but this season he has been linked with a move to Al Ittihad. Do you think he will leave Liverpool this season? Do you think we have seen the last of Mane, Salah and Firmino? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Next we have Josko Guardiol, the left-footed player from RB Leipzig, has been the backbone of their defense. He will be missed a lot, has been sold to Manchester City for a whopping 90 million. He's going to be missed by Leipzig, but it is a fantastic signing for Pep Guardiola and for Manchester City. Next up we have Andre Onana, the finalist goalkeeper of the 2022-23 Champions League final, who had come very close to giving Inter Milan the Champions League if it hadn't been for Rodri's late goal. but a fantastic performance from the goalie. Next, we have the young prodigy Jamal Musiala, who has scored 16 goals and 16 assists last season and has been performing at extraordinary levels. Let's see how he can perform this season. We also have Karim Benzema, current Ballon d'Or holder, who has left Real Madrid last summer to join Al Ittihad's lucrative project, but was unable to help Real Madrid defend the Champions League title last season. आर्सेनल लास्ट सीजन की टाइटल कंटेंडर थी, तो उसका एक मेन रीज़न था बुकायो साका, the current PFA Young Player of the Season who has scored 15 goals and provided 11 assists. But आपको क्या लगता है? Is he deserved to win the Young Player of the Year award even though they had someone like Erling Haaland? We are getting towards the last of the list, and the next up is Kevin De Bruyne, who had 10 goals and 31 assists last season, one of the best midfielders in the world, but unfortunately he will be out for at least 4 months this season due to injury. Hope he recovers soon. From one midfielder to another, we have Jude Bellingham, who has been balling the La Liga and has scored 14 goals and 7 assists for Borussia Dortmund last season. He has also had a very successful transfer to Real Madrid this season and has also become the first player to win the La Liga Player of the Month in the very first month of his signing. Long way to go for the young lad. We had discussed how Emi Martinez had saved that last minute shot, and the player who had taken that shot is our next player on the list, Randal Kolo Muani, who had scored 23 goals and 17 assists for Frankfurt, has seen his transfer to PSG for a whooping 90 million. अगर आपने इसकी ट्रांसफ़र न्यूज़ वाली वीडियो नहीं देखी है तो the link is in the description to check that out as well. The last player on this list is Bernardo Silva, again a treble winner with Manchester City, who has been linked with a move from Manchester City but in the end ended up renewing his contract until 2026. आपको क्या लगता है? Who will be the Ballon d'Or winner this season? Messi, Haaland या कोई और? Who do you think missed out on the nominations according to you? Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon for latest updates from Shari. Until next time, adios amigos.